Hello, everybody. Welcome
I,
back to Softcore Porn.
I feel like I need a shower,
today,
and not in the good way. I feel
today,
unclean.
God, okay, I get it. I get
I'm a
it.
dirty boy.
Today, we are going off of Shinmai Maou, something like that. The
No
Testament of a
testament.
Sister New Devil. Of
Yeah.
Sister New Devil, of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. It.
So, I am, I am sorry.
Okay.
Kind of. Kind of
So,
sorry. Oh, no. Before we start off, do you recommend?
all right. So, there is a lot of perversion in this. Like, not like purposeful perversion in the sense like the characters are perverted. It's just because succubus, if you know what a succubus is, magic happens a lot, and yeah, it's probably one or two layers away from being a porno.
God, Maria is the fucking best.
She she is a good character. Like, okay, so if you can, you have okay with this series, if you if you don't mind watching it, that kind of stuff, like if DxD, high school DxD is like right up your alley and you really love ecchi stuff, you have to watch this uncensored because
Oh,
I don't understand how you can, but if you can watch that, I do highly recommend it because it is actually a very good story.
see, that's where I was like having problems because I'm all like, this is just almost straight porn, but
Like it feels like there was more of those scenes than actual story.
yeah, but when you do hit this story, it's like actually a compelling story.
It is good, and the action is really good.
All right. So, what's next? What's our agenda? What's our agenda for this one?
All right, so do we kind of want to give a summary of the whole thing?
Um, so what? Start from the beginning. Basara is kicked out. Is that where we're starting?
All right, where it starts in this series has two seasons. The very first episode is it starts in a cafe where the main protagonist Basara and his dad Jin are sitting in a restaurant, and Jin informs Basara that, hey, I'm getting remarried and you're getting a sister. Or you're getting sisters.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm gonna have problems with because like that's not where the story starts. Because there's a couple there's flashback moments, right?
There is, but I'm talking about like the start of the. I'm just talking about the premise of this of the show,
All right, fair enough.
and essentially, what happens is obviously he has to walk in on one of the girls, Mio, getting changed in the bathroom, and instead of just freaking out and letting her scream, he runs up while she doesn't have any pants on, covers her mouth and slams her against the wall, telling her not to freak out. And
Sorry,
that just
misunderstanding.
yeah, he's like, "Don't freak out. It was an accident, I swear." And that it just looks unbelievably awkward. But then pretty much the dad is like, "Oh yeah, I like the person I'm marrying, their mom is like away on business. I'm going away on business. So as the man, protect them." Then you find out that Maria and Mio, the two girls, are Mio is the daughter of the late demon lord. essentially the devil.
Who just passed away.
Yes, and she has all of his. She has like inherited powers from him, like locked away in her. And then Maria is a succubus. That's like her servant, essentially. And then they were just going to basically like take advantage of Jin and Basara, but then Basara turns out to be in the world. There's the like the heaven. The people are aligned with like heaven and God and stuff. There's the demons, and then there's the heroes, who are like basically aligned with the god people, but like they basically just protect Earth.
Yeah, they're their own entity.
And Basara turns out to be one of those heroes that got kicked out of his village, so he's kind of a badass.
Yes, I think that's about where it all starts.
Yes,
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that comes up in that first episode. Not really.
No, other than the fact that like Basara was gonna kick the two of them out, but then he learns from his dad that his dad pretended to be tricked by the two of them. But then he was just like that. He explains to Basara that essentially the demon realm is torn between the followers of the late Lord and then the council and the new Lord, and who are very pro war and fighting.
Yeah. Oh, here's the can I jump in with this one?
Go for it.
All right, because the whole idea is that the demon lord who's Mio's father, he was or he signed some sort of agreement, like non-combative to basically just a truce. And
basically a peace treaty.
Yep, just a peace treaty. And when he passed away, of course, Mio basically inherited the throne, as it were, inherited the power. So the demons that want to start all the fighting want to kill Mio, and Jin and Basara decide they want to save Mio, because if Mio follows the same footsteps, it's going to be another long time of peace as long as Mio's around, which
Basara is trying to take care of her as like a little sister.
Yeah, or that's kind of what it comes off as.
Yeah, like he keeps referring to them as like his family and his sisters and stuff, and that he will protect them.
Which just then turns into awkwardness.
And you find out, like, Basara's dad, Jin, he's like the most broken hero of all time. And, like, people refer to him as the god of, like, the war god.
God, there's so much about this. Like, with 2 seasons, they do make a whole ton of progress, like, in terms of actually, like...
Oh yeah, they don't dwell on things for too long. Generally, fights are settled in 1 episode, or half an episode, and then it's like... I mean, heck, the end of Season 2, when they're having the tournament, 2 fights would happen per episode.
Yeah. I mean,
instead of dragging it out between, like, 1 fight for, like, 4 episodes.
Yeah, no, that's something I really like about the show, actually, is just the pacing of it. It's very, very well done.
Yeah.
Right?
And yeah, I mean, so, we've been kind of dodging the whole ecchi part of it.
Because, to be fair, there's... Do
you want to explain why that, like, it's technically important?
Okay, let's put can I put something down beforehand? I have learned more about myself than I want to know.
I see.
No, it was one of those things that's all like I don't understand how blah 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 people do whatever, and then all of a sudden it pops up in the show and I'm all like
oh my god.
like
no, I literally texted Andy when watching this, since this was his suggestion to me. I just texted him, I feel unclean, because during those times they refer to Basara as Oni-chan, which is brother.
Yeah, that is the
That
most.
that
That's
that's what made me feel unclean.
yeah. No, that's a little. That's where I got. That's where it was awkward for me. But like,
And the fact that no matter what, he always referred to them. He's just like, and you guys, and you girls are my sisters. He's like, he never strayed away from that
yeah,
ever.
no, that was
Even
really
even when there's like romantic feelings between him, Basara and Mio, he still referred to her as his sister.
yeah.
Which that's why I felt very unclean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's partially
It's because it's not okay in Japan. It's taboo, and that's why they focus on it.
yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm thinking cuz
It's a huge taboo, but like there's a huge genre of it.
yeah, that's so I'm thinking that's a huge culture gap thing too.
They're not technically related, so it's fine, but the fact that they refer to each other as that is what's kind of to me.
Yeah. But you wouldn't see that in any sort of American show because that's so not acceptable in America.
No.
Where
It's
it's taboo in Japan, but it's not like you can at least talk about it.
yeah, they're not as
They're not as
it
harsh.
I think it deals with I think we talked about this in an earlier episode where it goes with the whole like cousin thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not as bad in Japan. Like they frown upon it, but they kind of just society just kind of turns the other cheek if somebody were to marry like their first cousin.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of where we were going with it. All right, cool. Full circle.
So, who is your favorite character?
Oh, I'm gonna get shit for this, but I fucking love Maria.
I had a feeling she was gonna
God,
be.
she's fucking hilarious. I am tempted to say she's one of the best written characters I've seen in a long time.
I just love how she gets punished so much for her shit.
And she continues to do it
I know.
knowingly.
Because she can. And she always wants to videotape everything.
Oh, dude, in the first few episodes when she brings the cake, I'm all like, really? We're going there? Like, I don't see the huge, and then just, good job, Maria. Good job. High five.
Now I'm hungry.
Now I need some goddamn cake. I have never said that in my goddamn life. Now I need some goddamn cake.
So, here's something that I'm a little questioning about.
Oh no.
Okay. So, Kurumi,
Okay.
Yuki's little sister, actual sister.
Yes.
I think that they're actually blood sisters.
Perhaps.
Regardless,
Yeah.
she never went under the servant master contract,
She did not.
but she was always brought in to all of those things.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I realize Maria is the one who did that to her,
Yes.
but it didn't help her.
No, it was she was I think she was along with Yuki in terms of liked Basara beforehand.
She kind of did, I want to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Oh my god. Okay, second has to be Yuki. She doesn't get enough screen time. But
She's so bold.
oh my god. Just
She's willing to literally do anything for Basara.
the funniest thing was she's like, I'm not kissing his hand. What are you talking about? And they're all like, what? What? Are you serious?
It's like,
no, I'm
you-
on the same curse.
Yeah, to seal the contract for the master servant, you have to kiss the master's hand.
If you don't, you get
The
cursed.
servant, you get cursed, and since they were using succubus magic, it was an extreme aphrodisiac.
Yeah, and oh, God, it's just too funny. It really is.
But it was just like I fucking knew the doctor Chisato.
Oh yeah.
I knew she, like, from the first time she was introduced. I'm like, they mentioned that, like, that people aligned with, like, heaven. I
Yeah.
fucking knew she was going to be one of them.
Yeah. Well,
Just
she
because-
hints at that at the beginning too.
Oh, she super hints at that.
Oh yeah. Like
Not
she
to
doesn't
mention
come out
I-
and say it, but like,
Not to mention, I saw him like, boom, that is the hottest character in this series.
really?
Yes, and she's not. I wouldn't say she's my favorite, but to me, she was the hottest character in this
Hold
entire
on,
series.
hold on. We went over my favorite. Which one's your favorite?
That's a tough one.
Fucking throw me under the bus.
If like, I like each one for a different reason.
See, that's something that's really cool about the show is that like they're all fairly close together, I like to say, in terms of that, but like they all are unique.
Like, I actually liked Zest.
Yes. Oh my God, Zest.
I had a feeling she was gonna turn when, like, they did this, like, it was huge foreshadowing where, like, she spied on them and you could see the feeling of, like, longing for that kind of relationship between master and servant.
She has one of the weirdest backstories I think ever.
Oh yeah, where she's just like a clone robot
Yeah.
thingy.
She was created.
She's
just
essentially
to be
an
a servant.
Yeah, she was like artificially produced, and like her old master, like was creating more of her because he felt that she was a failure because she actually had emotions.
Yeah, so he was, and at some point he was just going to eliminate her because the next version would have come out or whatever. It's just
Yeah, but I guess if I had to choose like a favorite character, like it would God. God damn.
yes, yes, I did a
Come
good
back.
job.
Come back to me on this one.
I can't
I
come
gotta-
back to you, man. We're stuck here, man.
I th-
Come on. Flip a fucking coin. You could say two if you wanted to.
okay.
It's stuck in between blah 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 and blah blah blah.
It's probably stuck between Maria and God damn. Yeah, it's probably stuck between like Maria and like Basara.
Wow,
Just-
really?
Just because like Basara's a fucking badass.
Okay, you get Basara. I'll take my I'll take my lolly. Thank you.
I don't know. If I'm going with just the females though, I'd probably have to go with well, Mia was kind of useless for like the first like 75% of the series.
That is explained though, because she just got the powers and she's just learning.
I know, but like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I give Mio a pass in terms of uselessness for the first season.
That is true because she does get a lot better. Not to mention the fucking tournament, the first round with her. She just awakens her power and just fucking wrecks the thing.
Yeah, no kidding. Just
It's like it's self-regenerating. yeah, I'm just gonna disintegrate it.
Yep. No. Bye bye now.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to say Karumi, I guess.
Karumi, really?
I actually like I just love how I don't know. I like how like overreacting she is to everything.
Yeah, that's true.
The only thing that irks me about Kurumi is her armpit thing.
Oh yeah, the
That's kind of
weaknesses.
gross.
The
That's kind of gross.
weaknesses. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That's the funniest.
I like how each one has their own unique thing.
I know, right? And of course, Maria's antagonizing the entire thing. Like,
God, she's so fucking funny. Like, okay, so I like Yuki because just how unbelievably serious and like competitive she is over Basara. Kurumi because of how overreactive she is and like how she tries to play innocent.
yeah, dude. That
Me-
okay in the tournament where Maria unlocks her full power. That was fucking hilarious.
And then she just gets destroyed by Lars.
Yeah. Well, that's
Just because she was too slow.
yeah. It's because Lars is a fucking badass, but like
Yeah. I like how he doesn't he's it's all mutual gain. And that's what his card is. Like he's friends with Basara, but yet he's not.
yeah. No, I like him as a character because he really does play that line of I'm not good, but
I'm not
bad.
it's like I'm not your friend. I will help you cuz it helps me.
Yeah, I like how that whole thing played out. It was pretty good.
But yeah, just Mia was very she was unique.
I like Mio just because she wasn't she didn't volunteer for it, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what made her an interesting character is because everyone else on the team is basically in it because they want to be in it, right?
Yeah, she kind of got stuck with it.
Yeah, Mio. And by the way, that first episode, it was really funny. I was reading some sort of like something about the show and being like, or like, what was it? Like a summary, right?
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to, just to kind of see what kind of intro you'd have, and it said that it was a mistake. Basara was supposed to be the servant, Mio was supposed to be the master, but you can tell from the first episode, Maria planned it.
Oh yeah, she pretty much admits that she planned it.
I know. I saw that entire like synapse, and I'm like, no, Maria's a fucking bitch. Like,
But they can't say that because that's part of the story. That like she planned it. Like that plays a huge factor into it because of the succubus magic and stuff.
To be fair, if they wanted to be like completely like secretive about it, they could have been like, there's a contract between the two. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know that it's a master servant contract. You don't need to know that she's subservient to him, but
yeah, the contract quote unquote goes wrong.
yeah, and Maria's just sitting there like, oh no, you better kiss his hand or you're gonna be cursed and you're gonna get some fucky time.
Jesus Christ.
And Mia's like, I'm not a servant to anybody. And then all of a sudden she just...
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. We need to fucking take you out back and hose you down.
It's the pills, man. I can't help it.
Okay.
They got me on happy pills.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know how I found this?
This series,
Yeah.
things like DxD.
No, this was actually a suggestion from Pat.
What?
Yeah, Pat found this.
Interesting.
And I'm all like, dude, I am like, I'm out of things to watch. I don't want to play League right now. I just want to like do something. He's all like, dude, watch this show. And this was the start of the fucking harems, man.
Oh, that's where I heard. Okay, that's when you first told me about this series.
Yeah, that's when I
Okay.
was like, you're a fucking dick, bro. You gave me another harem on top of the 2 harems I've
You
seen
never
already.
said not to.
That was the thing, was I didn't think you were going to give me another harem. Oh my god, that was just the...
Little do you know about me.
Little do you know. Alright, so... Are we good? Did we cover everything?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Because this is, like... I don't know, I had a blast with this show.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good series. Like, it just showers needed to be followed by it, but
Yeah, fair. I'll say that's a fair statement. Maybe
God
a towel.
damn. Nah.
So, all right. So that's a thumbs up from both of us. What?
Yeah.
What? No. Cause now we gotta move on, man. We can't dwell on the past. We must
But
continue towards the future.
Isn't our next series gonna be revisiting an old show, but the second season?
I don't know. You haven't fucking told me.
I
Dick, make the announcement.
I thought I told you. Oh. So we're actually going to be going back to a suggestion that I gave Andy a while ago, but we're going to be doing the second season. We're going to do Konosuba because they finished the second season.
God, that show. I can't believe it got a second season, to be honest.
I'm honestly surprised myself, but I'm not complaining.
No, like after okay, so first, sorry, I'm just gonna take a second. After the first season ended with 10 episodes, right? I'm all like, wow, they must have like canceled it or ran out of money or something, right? And then they're like, season 2. What?
One of the things, I was actually reading an article about somebody who reviewed the show, and one thing that they brought up is with the like positive feedback on after Sword Art Online came out, so many series started springing about, oh, trapped in a fantasy world or transported to a mythical world.
True.
And that's where that's the thing, is like Konosuba was one of them. So all of those series needed something that was unique about them. And so a lot of the series that have flopped because of that didn't have that thing that like that could draw people in. Konosuba had that though.
Yeah.
Because of the characters and everything.
Yeah. No, the reason why I brought it up was just because like having a 10 episode season is weird.
It is very weird.
Right?
I'm not going to deny that.
So yeah, no, I thought that it would have like it ran out of steam or something, and that would have been a shame, but I'm glad to see that it got a second season. So we're going to be watching that and reviewing it next week. And yeah, no, I think we're good.
Yeah. So see you guys next week.
Yes. See you guys next week. Bye-bye now.
I just said that.
There's 2 of us. I can't say goodbye.
No.
Fair enough. All right. Bye. Suck it.